All right. Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahushai, Bahashim, Rakakwadash. I want to give double honors to my apostles and elders with Millstone. Teach very well while up this truth from and sanitation out there to the hopeful elect will continue to push his word in all truth, faith, and sincerity. And also, shalom to all the men, women, and children who sincerely believe upon the words of Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahushai. And on today, just getting on the times that were coming, because it must be a time of persecution before we enter into the kingdom of heaven, man. Yahweh Shah went through it. Matter of fact, let's start off with that. Yahweh Shah went through it. The disciples, you know, all these great men went through it. You think we're not going to go through it? No, we are. Let's get two of them. Let's get St. John, Sam, and Sam. Because Yahweh Shai, he's our ultimate example. This is the book of St. John. It's the book of St. John 7 and verse 7. It says, therefore the world cannot hate you, but me it hateth, because I testify of it that the works thereof are evil. And that's the whole MO of the gospel, man. Esau being in power, the so-called white man, ever since he's been in power, he have been raped, robbing, and murdering the whole planet Earth. Under whose banner was the word forever chemicals coined under, man? Bleaching wasn't a thing back in the time of Nebuchadnezzar. No, suicide and on a high rate, depression, people on antipsychotics. The reason you can blame this depressed and low spirit, this evil spirit upon this land, the person who you can blame it on is Esau Edom, man. Because everywhere Esau go, death follows. The Lord, he's basically showing us an example of what not to do upon the planet Earth. Because look at the fruit thereof, man. Esau don't produce life. Esau produced death, man. Just a phrase of Planned Parenthood being in every hood shows you that Esau is the representation of death, man. Because Esau pushed forth evil works throughout the planet Earth. So let's read this again in St. John 7, verse 7. The world cannot hate you, but me it hateth, because I testify of it. And we have the testimony of Yahweh Shai here, man. It's not like we just saying things for GP, quote. No, it's power that come behind the words what we're saying, man. It says, I testify of it that the works thereof are evil. Let's get that word evil real quick, because it's going to show you what's the fruit of Esau. Evil, Strong's G, 4190, Pan Aros. Pan a Ross. So it says the world is full of evil. It says full of labors, annoyances. You get annoyed when you just see niggers, a nigga with a black and mild, but the point right here, hardships, showing you that we're going to be in captivity here in these latter days, man. This is why we're looking towards the kingdom of heaven, when peace and everlasting life comes, man. Let's go ahead and continue on, though. It says, get to the point, bringing toils, annoyances, perils, a light bill. That's the part of you going through perils, man. You're going through hell when you in this society, and we speak against it, because it's not like we catch the same hell as everybody else. The nation of Israel catch a special hell. That's why it's certain diseases that Jake get that other nations don't get. It says in the physical sense, disease, sickle cell. You don't see a lot of Moabites or Israelites or even Edomites with sickle cell. That's a so-called quote unquote black known disease. You might see a northern tribe brother with a so-called Mexican with it, But again, us living in this society is evil. And again, you go into that word evil, Eve going into times when the word ill goes into bad. Okay, continuing on, of a time full of peril to the Christian faith and steadfastness, causing pain and trouble. Yeah, so it's going to be a time when the pain and trouble is going to test our faith, man. And we can see those things are brewing up right now, because it's not like Esau not showing his plans. We know he's finna get ready to knock down, knock on brothers' doors and things like that. We getting close into that point. Because again, they did that unto Yahweh Shai. So how much more us here today, you know? So just like they hate Yahweh Shai preaching the truth, guess what? They're gonna hate us preaching the truth today. So let's go ahead and get this real quick. Let's go right here to the book of Saint. No, it's like Galatians. Galatians 6, jumping down to verse 16. And I therefore become your enemy because I tell you the truth. And we are enemies with the people here in this society. Again, one of the reasons why we're enemies because these are the people that's bringing peril upon us. But another reason why these devils are our enemies because they trying to stop the nation of Israel from being built up. The elder brothers and touched on it last night, but you just go into it. There were enemy because again, they know that the next kingdom is coming up, and ultimately, it's not like in the next kingdom that we're coming into, you're going to be on the same level, or Esau going to be right under Ishmael. You Abraham, right? Abraham on this side. It says Ekvas. So it's not like it's going to be Abraham on this side and Ishmael on this side and Elam. All the children of Abraham are going to be blessed. No, man. Esau, you already got your blessing. We can see it right here, right now. So in the next lifetime, you devils are actually going to serve a punishment. That's why you hate us, telling you your downfall or telling you your future, telling you the testimony of Yahweh Shai. So let's get that word enemy. Brothers heard it. It says hated. Let's go ahead and get down to the point. It says the devil, who is the most bitter enemy of the divine government. And like the elder was going into last night, it was like when we was building. It was a sense of power of the second temple being built, man. Being restored once again. It was a sense of power, and all the nations was afraid. Hey, let us help you out. They was trying to kiss ass and things like that. But it got to a point when the men said, hey, you don't have no one to do with us, man. This is our thing over here. And it's going to be the same thing in the kingdom of heaven. That divine government that is talking about. Esau is not going to get in on this. He got in on every kingdom, man. Even the kingdoms over there in Saudi Arabia. Esau got his nose up in that. But Esau not going to get his nose up in this true government of Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahweh Shai, man, on the house of David. So that's why we're enemies, man. Again, going to some of those words, hated, odious, hateful, hostile. And people think Jacob and Esau, Cain and Abel, that beef have been brewing up for centuries, man. Eons, man. This goes all the way back into the womb. But again, just going back, that beef carry over here today. There's no coincidence when Jake go to certain stores or you walk to certain neighborhoods or you get pulled over by the police, they treat you in a hostile manner. And not only, you can say, Jake, Israel as a whole, but especially the 1/3, man. You're going to see how much Esau hates you in the latter days. For the guys who trying to save Esau, the guys all of a sudden, they got a revelation that Esau can be saved. You're going to see how much he hates you in the time of Jacob's trouble, man. And that's what I'm finna touch on a little bit in this lesson, man. Because at the end of the day, Esau will always be the enemy of Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahweh Shai. Matter of fact, let's go to Malachi 1 and verse 4. And again, the enemy don't always have to come in a vicious manner, come with tanks. No, the enemy can come in the form of vocab alone. I got a video queued up like with that. But at the same time, again, that shows you that this beef between Cain and Abel is still going forth to this day. So let's read this. The Malachi 1 and 1. The burden of the word of the Lord to Israel by Malachi. I have loved you, saith the Lord, Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahweh Shai. Yet ye say, wherein hast thou loved us? Was not Esau Jacob's brother, saith the Lord? Yet I love Jacob. And again, Jacob go through a lot of hell. for the lack of better words, the first fired, the last one hired, the bottom of the barrel. It's written in the curses will be the tail and not the head. Elamite can come over here and get a loan for a damn gas station, but Jake can barely get a payday loan, man. Let's go ahead and continue on, though. It says, yeah, I love Jacob. So even though we're in this bad situation, Jake doing bad, but the Lord still loves us. And I'm talking about the elect, because a part of the Lord loving the elect is giving them the testimony of Yahweh Shai. The word that leads into deliverance. It says, yeah, I love Jacob and I hated Esau and laid his mountains and heritage waste for the dragons of the wilderness. So yes, we was broken down as a people, but the Lord is going to build us back up. When Esau get broken down this time, it's not going to be no coming back, man. He's going to lay down his government. It's not going to be no more root or branch of Esau. Let's go ahead and continue on. Whereas Edom saith, we are impoverished, but we will return and build the desolate places, saith the Lord of hosts. They shall build, but I will throw down. They shall call. And again, these devils are still building to this day, or even this Roman Empire. This is nothing but the Roman Empire 2.0, for the lack of better words. Where they even today still building hotels and apartments and anything, man. McDonald's, all these things are still getting built today. But it says, wait, but I will throw down. And they shall call them the border of wickedness. So Esau is the one that pushed forth wickedness throughout the whole planet Earth. That's the reason why the Lord is going to throw this place down. It says the people against whom the Lord have indignation for forever, man. So the Lord will always hate an Edomite. Just going back for the people who saying Edomites can be saved, the Lord say he have indignation for you. And that's why Esau is shaking in his boots, because we're like that witness on the stand that's testifying against you, man. Because the planet Earth testifies against you in itself. So let's get this word indignation real quick before I get this video, man. This is the word indignation, Strong's H2194, indignation. It says to have indignation, be ignorant, to be ignorant, to be abhorrent, to express indignation in speech, denounce, curse. A part of the Lord expressing his indignation in speech is Ezekiel the 35th chapter, man. Salakia. Prophesying against Mount Seir. It says denounce, curse, to show indignation and to show anger. And a part of the Lord showing his anger for Esau is breaking this place down, but he also is going to show his anger through those ICBM nuclear missiles, man. But again, a part of the Lord expressing his indignation is through this speech, through us prophesying. Because why? When we preach this word, when we say this is the book of Deuteronomy, Esau can't stand it. It's something like you scratching on the chalkboard. But in the eyes of the elect, it's a very lovely song, man. So let's go ahead and get this. This is the book of Job 15:21. It says, a dreadful sound is in his ears, and that dreadful sound is you're going to be destroyed. Hey, and also, that dreadful sound is the name of Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushua. Real quick. This is the book of Malachi 1 and verse 14. But cursed be the deceiver, talking about Esau, Cain, because this is what all goes back to, which have in his flock a male and vowed and sacrifices unto the Lord a corrupt thing. For I am a great king, saith the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushua of hosts, and my name is dreadful among the heathen. So that dreadful sound in the ears of Esau is the name of Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushua. And that's why when you say JC is all good, and even Esau, he'll let you slide with Yahweh. But when you start calling Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushua in truth and righteousness, then Esau gets scared. Esau get mad. Esau get agitated when prophecy start to hit. So real quick, from Vocab Malone, man, this guy crazy. This guy showing you that we got the truth, man. Even though Jake ignorant, he got a zeal but not a corner of knowledge, but Jake knows something. But at the same time, what the hell you doing in London, man? What the hell are you doing in London? If this word wasn't nothing, if this truth wasn't affecting the planet Earth, why would you waste your money and resources to go all the way upon the planet Earth to try to persuade somebody, man? So let's go and play a little bit of this video. Yeah, look how he look, man. Showing you he the devil. Let me see. It says each of them was hearing him speak in his own language. Now again, just talking about when the apostles, the Holy Spirit landed on them, and they started prophesying, and everybody started hearing them teach, man. But one thing that was the same was the name of Yahweh Shema Shai. Let me back that up. Because again, this is a devil right here. Let's go to Acts 4, and we're going to jump down. Because it's a lot of brothers that speak different languages here. Here in GMS, Mexico, GMS, Suriname, brothers doing sign language and things like that. But one thing that stays the same is what? The name. Read this right here, Acts 4 and 12. It's 2 chapters over, vocab. It says, neither is there salvation in any other, for there is none other name under heaven, to you, IUIC too, given among men whereby we must be saved. So it's only one name under heaven that we must be delivered by. And what's that name? Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai. So let's play a little bit more of this video. And then don't you want to hear the word of God, brother? This guy is malicious, man. But that's how Esau have always worked since the beginning. This how he lured Abel into the field to kill him. What's up, brother? That same wicked spirit, man. Now again, the real names of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai is that, man. Well, the name I just mentioned, the Heavenly Father name, Yahweh, He is to be, to exist. Ba Hashem, Sham in the name, Ba Hashem in the name, and Yah Hawashai, Yah He, and Hawashai the Savior, man. So those are the names on the heaven that why we must be saved. And even though Jake got a zeal, he's almost there. He got it in Hebrew, you know. He got the paleo text, but he just got the pronunciation wrong, man. But even Jake ain't calling upon the name of JC. So let's play a little bit more of this. That's one thing he don't want to answer. What is the name of God, man? This is what you want to know if you know Acts 4 and 12 vocab. Play a little bit more. And then that's it right there. That's all I wanted to play. But this is why destruction is going to have to come unto Esau. Because he's gonna, and even Esau is gonna come forth and bring destruction. He's gonna come and bring destruction first, because it's getting to a point when this guy cannot play it off anymore. That little smile, that little deceit, debating back and forth is finna end. It's going to come to a point when the so-called white man just going to send out the troops, man. And he's not going to send out the troops just to an NBA young boy. No, he's going to send out the troops for the ones that have the testimony of Yahweh Shai, man. You know, he's wroth. He's frustrated. He's at a point of annoyance. Let's go ahead and get this, man. In Revelations 12 and verse 17, and the dragon was wroth with the woman and went to make war with the remnant of her seed. Right there. It says the dragon was wroth with the woman. Now we know that dragon is this empire today, man. You know, this system of Esau, this beast system as a whole, and that woman is the nation of Israel and went to make war with the remnant of her seed, which kept the commandments of the Most High and have the testimony of Yahweh Shai. So who are the ones that have the testimony of Yahweh Shai? And number one, where is the testimony of Yahweh Shai? We go into Revelations 19, jump it down to verse 10. You know, I could have quoted it, but we can get it. It says, and I fell at his feet to worship him. And he said unto me, see thou do it not. I am thy fellow servant and of thy brethren that have the testimony of Yahweh Shai. So we finna see what's the testimony of Yahweh Shai, man. Worship the Most High, for the testimony of Yahweh Shai is the spirit of prophecy, man. And a part of having the spirit of prophecy is seeing the things ahead. And a part of the things ahead is the destruction of Babylon the Great, this beast system as we know it. Again, on what I quoted earlier in Ezekiel, the 35th chapter, prophesy against Mount Seir. It didn't say prophesy with, it says prophesy against Mount Seir, showing you that we're enemies, man. Again, this beef between Jacob and Esau, this beef between Cain and Abel, it's not like it's nothing new. This is something that's old, man. But again, it always come back in each lifetime. But again, we're finna get to a point when Esau is finna come down having great wrath because he knew that he had for the short time. Esau know it's only a matter of time before the Lord comes and take down his kingdom. That's why he's trying to hurry up with his NWO. And again, you think Moon City NWO, you know how simple niggas is. What you think that Plan 2020 thing was about, man? That Crown .19. What you think that was about, man? These devils are preparing to get that NWO off the ground. And it's not like it's going to be a sense of comfort or a sense of everybody kick back and we can all be equal. No, it's going to be a violent thing that's going to happen upon the planet Earth in order for Esau to achieve or try to achieve his NWO. You know? Matter of fact, let's go back into Revelation 12. I quoted it, but we can get it. Revelation 12, jump down to verse 12. Therefore rejoice ye heavens and ye that dwell in them. And we rejoicing, man. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil is come down unto you having great wrath, because he knoweth that he hath but a short time. And Esau is going to get ready to come down having a great wrath because he know that his kingdom is coming short. He knows that in the next lifetime he's going to be a damn slave. That's why vocab is so diligent. That's why vocab is using all his resources, because he know in the near future you're going to be in chains, man. And he's even, vocab just the opinion. What about these higher ups, these elites? They're even more vigilant, man. You know, they try to stop this word from coming out, to try to stop the vibration of Israel rising up. That's a dangerous thing to Esau, us rising up and claiming our nationality. And that's the reason why he's going to get ready to push forth his NWO, man. Because he know that we're not going to bow down to his system. And he know that our system will ultimately prevail. Now, real quick, let's, before we end off, we can get the story of Haman, man. Because we are, through the spirit vocab, he's vigilant like Haman when you read the whole story. But I'm just going to get a couple precepts out. I'm going to read it through a little bit. And Lord, when I close it up. It's Esther 3. This Esther 3, and I'm going to start at verse 1. It says, after these things, the king Ahasuerus promote Haman, the son of Hamantheah, the Agagite, and advanced him and set him above all the princes that were with him. So again, Xerxes is talking. Xerxes is like Xerxes, the guy that was in 300 during the time of the Media Persian Empire, the richest king of them all. What he did, he set up Haman as the head guy over the heathen, man. The guy that handled his affairs because he was a king. So that's why it says he advanced them, set them up above, and that's how the Lord doing Esau today. The Lord sent up Esau on a high seat, you know, just so he can bring him down. It says and set him above all the princes that were with him. So who is above all the princes upon the planet Earth right now? Esau, Edom. If you don't believe that, while the U.S. controls the dollar, controls the currency of the planet Earth. Continuing on, it says, and all the kings that were with the king's gate bowed and reverenced Haman, for the king had so commanded concerning him. But Mordecai bowed not, nor did he reverence, because he knew that Haman was wicked. He knew he was full of bull crap, man. It says, then the king's servants, which were in the king's gate, said to Mordecai, why transgressest thou the king's commandment? So why you ain't listening to Haman, bro? Haman been good to us, man. Haman gave me a couple dollars. All I had to do was do this. Because it was that corruption that Esau doing today. He was doing it back then. Ain't nothing new under the sun. It says now it came to pass when they spanked daily unto him. So they kept on, man, falling in line with Haman, man. Let's ride with Haman. They were speaking to him daily. It says, and he hearkened not unto them, that they told Haman to see whether Mordecai might stand, for he had told them that he was a Jew. So he was basically proud, in a righteous way. He was proud of who he was. He had integrity, man, and he wasn't going to sell out his morals over a couple of shekels or anything. It says in Haman. And when Haman saw that Mordecai bowed not, nor did he reverence, then was Haman full of wrath. And this reminds me of the three holy children too. When the three holy children didn't bow down, they was persecuted. And it's going to be the same thing with us today. You don't bow down to the NWO. You don't go along get along with this new world order. It's going to come to a point when this devil is going to be full of wrath and come after you, man. But guess what? The upside, we have Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahweh Shai. Esau scared of that. The demons scared of it too. Tell us that in the scriptures, but let's go ahead and continue on. Now we don't want to get off track. It says, and he thought scorned to lay hands on Mordecai alone, for he had shewed him the people of Mordecai, wherefore Haman sought to destroy all Jews that are throughout the whole kingdom of Asuris, even the people of Mordecai. So he was going to destroy all people, man, all Israelites. That's what he was looking for, But at the same time, it all started off with Mordecai standing so stiffly for righteousness. And again, when you stand stiffly for righteousness in the midst of a wicked and defiled kingdom such as America, going against the grain, ultimately these devils are going to have you on their list, whether it be the red list, blue list, yellow list. They got you on these lists ultimately to see where you stand, to see whether would you bow down unto Esau, Edom, or would you bow down and see how about Hashem and Habashai? Type it up like this. Yeah, man, these devils, they update the internet. When you go into the FEMA kill list, it's a red list, blue list, and yellow list. That red list is the ones who believe in the truth, who's going against the grain with this society. The yellow list is the yellow bellies, the guys that can easily be persuaded. In the blue, I think it's two more. It's like a black list and a white list, if I'm not mistaken. They just added it. But Lord, I wish I had the information, but you know how this devil is. But at the same time, the scriptures back it up. The scriptures actually back up the red list. Matter of fact, let's go to Matthew. Matthew 5 and verse 10. Blessed are they that are persecuted for righteousness' sake. And ultimately, the reason why we're going to be persecuted go through hell, and the time that we're coming in, the reason why vocab is getting the film to prepare for seeing in is because we're standing up for Yahweh Shah's sake, and we're not going to, for the lack of better words, sell out. Or we're not going to shun, but declare unto you the whole gospel. We're going to tell you, thus saith the Lord. It says, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven. Blessed are ye. Now, this is, again, you want to fulfill the scriptures, certain scriptures that you want to fulfill. And even though it might seem like it's bad, in the eyes of the world, but in the eyes of Yahweh Shema Shai, it's good. So you blessed when this happened. Blessed are ye when men shall revile you and persecute you, and shall say all manner of evil against you falsely for my sake. Yes, because again, you're blessed when people talk smack about you, man. Even guys was calling us PDF files and things like that. Guess what? We're blessed because we know we didn't do that. We know you're speaking evil and falsely about us concerning that matter. But at the same time, things like that have to happen. And the persecution and the bad things and the evilness, the hatred of Israel is going to increase, man, especially here in the latter days. Let's go ahead and continue on. Rejoice and be exceedingly glad. Yeah, be happy when you catch hell, when Esau come after you. For great is your reward in heaven. So persecuted they the prophets which were before you. So that basically means you fulfill the scripture. You're a part of the elect, man. They persecuted back then in the past life, and they doing you the same way here in this lifetime. And again, this devil, he's all the way in Europe. He's all the way in Europe, man, looking for everybody who know about the Most High, everybody who know about the truth, everybody who even have guys who even bugged out a little bit. He giving them a chance and try to persuade them back to Christianity. This guy is vigilant in his work. But why he's vigilant in his work? Because he know the things ahead is bad for him. So he's going to try to make the things that's near, that's bad ahead. He's trying to make it bad for us. But we got Yahweh Shema Shai, man. Matter of fact, let's end off right here. Let's end off on a good note, man. Because at the end of the day, Yahweh Shema Shai will prevail against this devil. This is the book of Psalms 124. Let's end off right there. Yep, Psalms 124 and verse 1. If it had not been the Lord who was on our side, now Israel may say, if it had not been the Lord who was on our side when men rose up against us. And it's so heavy, he had to say it twice, man. Showing you how powerful and how in a bad time he was in, man, how thankful he was. Because you're going to be thankful for Yahweh Shema Shai in that day, Whether you being locked up in the concentration camp when this devil have you on the guillotine, or whether the Lord let you get away, you're going to be thankful, man. Why? Because ultimately you knew that these things lied ahead, so you're not going to be offended. Continuing on, it says, if it had not been the Lord who was on our side when men rose up against us, then they had swallowed us up quick when their wrath was kindled against us. And why is their wrath kindled against us? Because we have the truth, man. We have the words of Yahweh Shai. The testimony of Yahweh Shai was the spirit of prophecy. And concerning the spirit of prophecy is actually foretelling the downfall of this Edomite society. And ultimately, the latter end of Esau as a nation too. And these other heathens, man. That's why their wrath is kindled, man. Then the waters had overwhelmed us. The stream had gone over our soul. Then the proud waters had gone over our soul. It's a such thing called stormtroopers. They flood in. They're going to flood into your apartment and get your computer, man. Get you in the computer. It says, blessed be the Lord Yahweh Shema Shai, who have not given us as a prey to their teeth. So the Lord, he's not going to give us up to a prey into these devil's teeth, man. We're not going to be overtaken by the ways of Esau, man. Ultimately, we're going to thank the Lord that we're going through this. We're going to thank the Lord that we're fulfilling prophecy. And ultimately, we pray to Yahweh Shema Shai. We endure the times that we're coming through, man. But if you're a part of the elect, the Lord, he's not going to give you over unto Esau. And ultimately, you getting given over unto Esau as you having his sea hip put inside you, man. Because Esau can put you to death of a level that as long as you ain't bow down and take that sea hip, man. You know? So yeah, I can just a quick little video. I pray it was edifying. I want to say call Halayim La, Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Rakak, Kwadash. I want to give double honors to my apostles and elders, great millstone, and Shalom.